Hello and welcome to the My name is Dan Jones, the president of Texas A&M University Commerce, and I'm so pleased that you are joining us for this month's program. We have some interesting guests today to talk about some great things that are going on around campus. It's been a very busy semester so far at A&M Commerce, a lot of construction, a lot of new students, largest freshman class in university history, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about some wonderful programs and a couple of events coming up. Let me start out by introducing our first two guests, Mr. Joe Reynolds, who is an instructor in the theater department, and Jennifer Glidden, an instructor in the music department. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Great to have you here and great to have you at our university. Now, I understand that this fall we are going to be staging a musical in the Performing Arts Center.
Yes, we are. Kiss Me Kate.
Kiss Me Kate.
Yeah.
And I don't believe we've had a musical since I've been here, which is a little more than 5 years, and I understand perhaps it's been quite a bit longer than that.
It has been a little bit longer than that.
About how long would you guess?
I think it's been 15 years or so since we've had a collaborative. We have a program that combines theater and music together.
Well, I know that, it's a huge production to put something like that together, but it's also a lot of fun.
It is. It is.
Well, tell me a little bit about the show. Kiss Me Kate.
Yes, it's music and lyrics by Cole Porter, and it's considered his masterpiece. And it's a musical within a musical. So he takes the story of Taming of the Shrew by Shakespeare and he's turned it into a musical called Kiss Me Kate. And so the Kiss Me Kate musical is about this group of actors in the 1940s that are putting on a pre-Broadway tour of Kiss Me Kate the musical.
And Taming of the Shrew is based on.
Right. So would we be wise to read Taming of the Shrew before we see the show? Or is that not
You can get a lot of Taming of the Shrew.
There's some scenes that are directly taken from the show.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, word-for-word scenes that are a lot of fun, and most of this is music, and but there are some connector scenes that have, Shakespeare in it.
Yeah. Well, that makes it lively for the performers, doesn't it? Because I'm sure the language kind of is all over the place.
It's a challenge, too. You have actors that have to sing and be able to perform Shakespeare, so it's a real challenge. And dance, actually.
Yes.
So, it's a very challenging role for several of the actors. Yeah.
Right. Tell me about the production itself. It's been so long since we've done a musical. We were talking before the program about how our Performing Arts Center isn't really set up for musicals or Broadway-style productions because we don't have an orchestra pit. But we are going to have a live stage band, right?
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Stage orchestra.
Orchestra, yes, with strings and woodwinds and brass and percussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, typical theater has, you're used to having a pit in front of the stage, right, where the orchestra is housed, and here we don't have one. It's really set up for more straight plays. Right. But there's room, stage right, it's pretty big, and so we're able to put at least 20 people in. It's going to be tight, but, we'll have a big orchestra. It's going to sound great.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I've heard the small groups in the Performing Arts Center, but I don't think I've ever heard a full stage orchestra. So I'm sure it really fills the room up with sound.
Yes, we're going to find that out soon.
The real challenge is for them to see each other, because normally the conductor is looking right there at the actors, right in front of them. And now he's way stage right, so he's looking to the side.
So kind of directing with one hand.
There's some challenges there, and they're putting in TVs and trying to see if they can.
Monitors.
Yeah.
Often that's the case in theater. They set up monitors for the actors to see so that they have flexibility. They don't have to stare right at the conductor. But it's good for the conductor to see what's going on stage because there's a lot of visual cues, sound cues, entrance cues that start the music. So it helps. So it'll be tricky.
Yeah.
But I think we can do it. I think we've managed.
Oh, yeah.
Well.
We'll soon, but I'm sure it's a lot of fun for all the performers kind of stretching their wings, into some of these challenging roles. How many people are involved in the production overall? The cast?
There's 26 cast members, and then crew on top of that, probably another
like 15
and designers and faculty members, another maybe 10
orchestra.
And orchestra 20, so I never get it back. I think it was talent about
Close to 100.
Yes.
Somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a big project for both departments.
It is.
What's it like to bring those two kind of separate departments and those two separate worlds, really? You know, theater and music together. I know that on Broadway this happens all the time. Here in an educational institution, it's a little different environment. And usually the musicians are doing their thing and the theater people are doing their thing. How are they in terms of making this a learning experience, I guess, for the students? And I think you mentioned before the program that we're going to have faculty involved in the production as well.
Yes, in the pit we'll have some faculty players as well. Well, I personally think that it's wonderful to bring the music and theater aspect together. Joe is trained in Shakespeare, and Shakespeare, the meter, and learning how to find the words coincides with musical tempos and meters. So even combining that, and I know they're getting wonderful training from Joe with the Shakespeare. And so I've seen my students grow and learn how to even take that a step further and see how words influence the music and vice versa.
Yeah.
And then I've seen the theater department grow within the musical rehearsals and just getting the experience there.
Yeah, it's really, for me, I went to UT in Austin, and we had a music department, but they did not really, there were so many students there, so they didn't really encourage you one way or the other to audition for musicals. So as a performer, I gravitated to straight plays. But then when you get out in the real world, you see that the market, it's really a huge market for actors to perform in musicals, very small in plays. So if you want to work more, you need to learn both.
Right.
And so I'm trying to encourage all the students here in the theater department to work with her to grow as a performer, even though they might be like, oh, I don't sing that well. But you don't really know that until you get in there with someone who can open you up.
Right. Right.
And there are a lot of roles in plays and musicals where you need to act and you need to sing okay. This one actually is the other way around for the most part. Cole Porter's music is very difficult, so you really got to sing very well, and you can act okay. We always forget acting over the great singing,
right?
Especially when it's that difficult, and this is difficult music.
Well, you mentioned Shakespeare, and this is based on Taming of the Shrew, and you're a Shakespearean actor, so that's a good combination. Give us the dates real quickly. We just have.
I have it here, so don't get it wrong. November the 5th through the 10th at 8 o'clock, and there's a matinee on Sunday the 10th at 3.
Tremendous. Well, we're certainly looking forward to it, and thank you to both of you for being on our program today.
Thank you for having us.
We'll be back in a moment for the next segment on the President's Table.
Music that relates to your story. You have to incorporate lyrics that also tell the story.
Thank you. 2 separate time periods that are happening in the show. It's a musical, which I love musicals. I'm a theater kid. I love musicals. And so I'm kind of excited to see a new storyline and something that maybe I'm, new experience. And I do have some friends who are completely enveloped in doing this production right now. So they're really excited to see all that.